Hi everyone, it's ASKA here. In this video, I will show you how to create ombre nails in one go using Polygel, which is perfect for extending the length of your nails. Creating gradients with gel is quite challenging anyway, but the white gradient is especially, as it's said to be the most difficult even for professionals. However, with Polygel, you can easily create this difficult ombre style while even extending the length, so please watch until the end. Okay, let's get started. First, let's take a look at the materials we'll be using for this. This is a starter set I bought on Amazon, which includes 8 colors of Polygel, top coat, base coat, brushes, etc. From this set, choose the white Polygel. Another color you prefer in hues such as pink or beige. I'll be using this color today. Let's start by preparing your natural nails. Use a ceramic pusher or a cuticle pusher to gently remove the thin layer of cuticles that adheres to your nails. Next, use the sponge-type file included in the Polygel set to gently roughen the surface of your nails. Avoid rubbing too hard as it can thin your natural nails, so aim for a gentle roughening until the nail surface appears cloudy. Next, dampen a piece of kitchen paper with ethanol and wipe away any shavings or oil from your natural nails. This step is essential for achieving good adhesion with your natural nails, so make sure to do it thoroughly. Next, choose the nail tips that fit your nails. Select tips that cover the entire width of your nails. I recommend you choose slightly wider tips over narrower ones. Once you've selected the tips that match your nail width, use nail clippers to cut them so that the tips align with the baseline of your natural nails. You can also use a nail file if you prefer. Be careful not to cut too much though. Trim gradually while checking against your nails. Once you've cut the tips to align with the baseline of your nails, decide on the desired length. Use the numbers imprinted on the tips as a guide to determine the desired length before moving on to the next step. Now, let's start creating the ombre nails. You can use the solution pen included in the set to manipulate the Polygel, or you can use a brush soaked in ethanol. Either method is fine. You can choose either method, but make sure you do one or the other, because if the brush does not have ethanol on it, the Polygel will be sticky and challenging to work with. First, apply the pink Polygel to the tip. Use about 1/3 of the amount needed to extend the length when applying a single color of Polygel to the base of the tip. To create ombre nails with Polygel, we start by creating a gradient on the tip and curing it first. This is key to achieving a beautiful gradient effect. For this purpose, it's important to keep the pink layer thin at this stage. I'll explain this in more detail later in this video. First, use a brush to spread the Polygel thinly. If the brush gets dry, dampen it with ethanol to keep spreading, extending it to about 2/3 of the desired length. Apply more pressure to the brush as you move towards the nail tip to make it even thinner. This is the secret to creating an easy gradient. After spreading it, check how long it will be when applied to the nail. If it's about 2/3 of the desired length, proceed to cure it. Next, we'll be applying the white Polygel. The amount of white will depend on the length you want to create. I'm going for a fairly long length, so the white part will be longer than my fingers. In this case, you will only use the white to add length, so you will need to apply the normal thickness. If you're only extending the length by a little, make the part that extends beyond the finger thicker, and keep the part that adheres to your natural nail thin. I'm going for a longer white section in this case, so I'll make it thicker here. In contrast to earlier, apply more pressure to the brush as you move towards the base of the nail, making it thinner. Once it's sufficiently thin, flip it over and take a look. The pink part may look light, but it will become darker when applied to your natural nails, so there's no need to worry. So, I've created this beautiful gradient without using any difficult techniques. After confirming that it's the desired length, cure it as it is. Before placing the tips onto your natural nails, apply a base coat. When applying, rub it into the scratches you made with the file. Once you've finished applying it all over, cure it. Next, we'll attach to the completed gradient to your nails. Take the pink polygel and apply an amount similar to what you apply initially to the base of the tip. As a rough estimate, aim for something like 1/3 pink at the beginning, 1/3 white next, and 1/3 pink at the end. Spread it thinly towards the nail tips, just as you did with the initial pink layer. At this point, aim for thickness similar to the standard polygel extension. Once it's spread, it's time to apply it to your natural nails. First, place it gently about 1 to 2 millimeters away from the base of your nail. Press the tip gently towards the base of your nail, extending it thinly. If the polygel spills out, use a wooden stick to remove it. It may also spill out on both sides, so make sure to remove it there as well. Check the underside of the nail too. The polygel has been pushed out and has created a bulge, so use a brush to spread it towards the tip. Also, make sure the tip is attached straight to your finger. While curing, gently press the base of the tip to ensure it doesn't shift. After curing, remove the tip by holding the protrusion at the tip and gently twist it left and right. It should come off easily like this. Next, dampen a piece of kitchen paper with ethanol and wipe away any uncured gel. Wipe underneath the nails too. Next, use the included file to adjust the length. Hold your fingers steady with your other hand so that you can file straight. Once you've adjusted the length, shape the tip into your desired shape. I'm going for a coffin shape, which is tapered at the end and square. During this process, you might need to file down the sides where the polygel may have spilled over or created bumps. Next, file the nail surface until it becomes cloudy. After filing, wipe the nails with kitchen paper with ethanol on it. This will help remove any polygel dust or debris from the nails. Finally, apply the included top coat and cure it. This completes the process. How did you like the tutorial on how to create ombre nails with polygel? It may seem challenging, but with polygel, you can easily enjoy beautiful gradient nails, so please give it a try. Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful to you, please hit the like button. And if you like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. See you soon. Bye.